Today's episode of the More You Know podcast is brought to you by CrowdQuestion, a brand new social communication platform focused on connecting crowds to bring everyone closer to their community, as well as enhancing any occasion. Rather than being a social media platform focused on content and advertising, they're focused on communication and connection. Learn more about the platform and download the app free at crowdquestion.com.
I'm just trying to make it all make sense.
Today's
More
You
No
podcast.
Today I want to discuss different types of draining people that Robert J. Ringer shares in his book $1 Million Habits. Draining people are people who drain you of time, energy, peace of mind, relaxation, comfort, money, and other things. Because they have this negative effect on your life, you must be aware of people who are draining, as well as how you're going to deal with them or if you need to eliminate them from your life. And if you're someone who's looking to pursue something incredible, you must not let draining people get in the way. And with this being said, I now want to go through the 12 draining personality types that Robert shares. Hopefully it'll bring up a person or two that you can assess your relationship with and either improve it or eliminate your relationship as a whole. So I'm now going to go through the draining personality types, starting with the first one being the burr person. These are negative people who are always looking at the glass half empty and are looking for you to please and appease them. These are people who always have a negative and disgruntled demeanor, and they express irritation constantly, so much so they can even become bothered by other people's happiness. From here, the second personality type is the changer. These are people who dedicate their time to trying to change others, and get people to do things the way they consider right. Ultimately, these type of people can't be happy around you unless they agree with you or convert you to their ways. They also never consider your opinions or how you feel. From here, the third personality type is the conditional person. These are the type of people where everything must go their way, and if not, they'll react negatively. And they'll even make it known saying, if you don't do this, then I'm going to be upset, or I'll do this in response. Then the next type of person is the deal gabber. These are the type of people who are focused on get-rich schemes and doing whatever is easy to get by. Then the following personality type is the desperate person, and these are perhaps the most draining people. They're people-pleasing, easily agreeable, and oftentimes disloyal. After that, the next personality type is the destroyer. These are destructive people who like to see things fall apart if they don't go their way. The following personality type is the hallucinator. These are people with self-delusions where they think everything's going their way and nothing can go wrong. From here, the next personality type is the liar, which is self-explanatory. Then the next personality type is the rude monger. These are people who are entirely self-centered and rude if they don't get their way. After that, the next personality is the skinflint. These are people who are cheap by nature and tend not to contribute. And finally, the last personality type is the legal man, and these are people who are involved with the law. Whether they be a lawyer or a police officer, it's rarely good to associate with the law. There's so many different types of draining people, but what they all have in common is they'll drain you of your time, energy, peace of mind, relaxation, comfort, money, and much more. Because of this, you must be aware of the various draining personality types, as well as assess the draining people in your life, because if not, they can get in the way of your pursuits, and make it extremely difficult to make a tremendous impact in this world and craft a life of significance.
I'm just trying to make it all make sense.
Today's
More
You
No
podcast.